You wake up. The smell of fresh espresso. No, wait. The smell of rotting sheep carcasses and horse dung hits your nostrils hard. Welcome to 1336, Transoxiana. You are Timur, just a kid. Born in the Barless tribe, it's cold. Freezing, actually. You check your smart thermostat. You throw another chunk of dried, foul-smelling manure on the fire. Because that's how you survive, in these brutal, unforgiving steppes. No royal blood in your veins, no trust fund, no verified Twitter badge. Or, divine lineage. You are a nobody, but you have ambition. Dark, violent, relentless ambition. You start your career in the most prestigious way possible. Corporate acquisitions. Wait, no. Sheep rustling. You steal livestock.
Watch it, narrator.
You and your gang of heavily armed associates riding across the dusty, wind-scraped plains. The air tastes like dirt and iron. You're a mercenary, a thug for hire, selling your sword to the highest bidder, always checking your crypto wallet. Your heavy leather pouch of stolen silver. Then, it happens. The moment. The one that changes everything. You're in Sistan, southern Afghanistan. Just another Tuesday doing mercenary things. Stealing sheep, burning huts, standard networking. You step out of your armored SUV. Sorry. You dismount your exhausted, sweat-drenched horse. An ambush. Arrows rain down like a barrage of drone strikes. Just regular, terrifyingly sharp wooden arrows. One pierces your right leg, tearing through muscle, scraping bone. The pain is blinding, white hot. You try to pull out your medkit, your first aid spray. No, you just bleed, in the dirt. Another arrow shatters your right shoulder. You fall, gasping for air, choking on dust. Your right arm, useless. Your right leg, permanently mangled. They will call you Timur the Lame, Tamerlane, a mockery, a joke. They think you are finished, ready for early retirement. Cashing in your 401k, getting a nice little motorized wheelchair. But no, the pain doesn't break you. It infects your mind. It makes you cruel, cold, calculating. You drag your broken body back to the top, literally dragging it. You forge alliances. You backstab. You send a quick WhatsApp audio. Wait, no. You send blood-soaked emissaries to rival warlords, playing them against each other, a deadly game of chess. But with actual severed heads instead of pawns. The Chagatai Khanate is crumbling. Chaos everywhere. A perfect ladder for a man with nothing to lose. You team up with Amir Hussein, your brother-in-law, your business partner. Together, you consolidate power. You share the board of directors, the leadership. But sharing is for communists. Sharing isn't in your vocabulary. By 1370, there is a severe corporate disagreement. You turn on him. You besiege him in the city of Balkh. The siege is brutal. Starvation. Rotting corpses in the streets. Hussein surrenders. He begs for his life. You give him your word. A solemn vow. You promise not to spill a single drop of his blood. And you keep your word. You are an honorable man. You just have him brutally strangled to death instead. Loophole. Legal compliance at its finest. Now, you are the undisputed master. You sit on your ergonomic gaming chair. Your cold iron throne. Looking out over the sprawling, dust-choked city. You marry into Genghis Khan's lineage, securing the blue checkmark. The royal legitimacy. You can't officially be the Khan yourself because of the old Mongol rules. So you install a puppet, a CEO you can control, a silent figurehead, while you hold the actual remote control, the absolute terrifying power. Your leg drags when you walk, a heavy, agonizing limp. But on horseback, You are a god. You format your army like a highly optimized Excel spreadsheet. I mean, a ruthless decimal system. Tens, hundreds, thousands, total discipline. If one man runs, the whole squad is executed. Excellent team building exercise. You look at the map on your iPad Pro, your worn parchment map. The world is vast, it is rich. And you want to watch it bleed. You don't just conquer, you annihilate. You march your war machine into Persia. The air is thick with the smell of burning sandalwood and roasting human flesh. The city of Isfahan surrenders. Very polite of them. You leave a garrison, you set up a nice little franchise branch. I mean, a tax collection unit. But they rebel. They slaughter your tax collectors. Bad move. 1-star review on Yelp. You return, and you bring hell with you. You don't just kill the rebels. You mandate a quota. Every single soldier in your army must bring you a severed head. Or else, a strict corporate KPI, performance review time. Your men are running through the screaming, blood-slicked streets, hacking through bone and sinew just to meet their targets. And what do you do with 70,000 severed heads? You build. You get a little creative. You play Minecraft. Wait, no. You construct towering, horrifying pyramids of skulls, mortared together with mud and rotting flesh. A monument to your HR policies. The flies. The deafening buzz of a million flies covering the towers. The stench is so thick you can taste the decay in the back of your throat. You look at your masterpiece.
I can
Beautiful
barely
architecture.
breathe.
But the grind never stops. You look north, the Golden Horde, ruled by Tokhtamish, a man you raised to power, your protege, your little intern. And what does he do? He bites the hand that fed him. He raids your northern territories. He basically unfollows you and posts a diss track. I mean, he pillages your cities and slaughters your subjects. You are furious. You pack your thermal underwear.
Whatever you say, voiceover guy.
Your heated winter jacket? No. You wrap yourself in heavy, flea-ridden furs. And as you march your army into the frozen wasteland of the Russian steppes. 1391. The cold is a physical weapon. It bites at your nose, turns your lips blue. Horses drop dead in the snow. Men freeze to their saddles. But you push them forward because you are driven by pure, unadulterated spite. You finally catch him at the Battle of the Kondurcha River, and then again at the Terek River in 1395. You don't just defeat his army, you absolutely dismantle it. You hack his cavalry to bloody ribbons. The pristine white snow turns into a slush of crimson and steaming intestines. You burn his capital, Sarai, to the ground. You cancel his entire civilization permanently, taking down his servers. I mean, destroying his trade routes forever. You're in your 60s now. Time to retire, right? Go play some golf. Get a timeshare in Florida. Wrong. You are bored,
Go
and
play
India
some
looks
golf. Get
very
it.
wealthy. 1,398. You cross the Hindu Kush Mountains, a logistical nightmare. You literally have to lower your horses down icy cliffs with ropes. No helicopters for aerial extraction. Just fraying hemp and screaming animals. You arrive outside Delhi. The Sultan has a surprise for you. Tanks. Heavily armored assault vehicles. I mean, war elephants. 120 massive, terrifying beasts. Tusks tipped with poison blades. Chainmail draping their thick gray skin. Your horses are terrified. They panic at the smell. Your men are shaking. Sweat stinging their eyes in the humid, suffocating heat. They want to log off. They want to uninstall the game. But you just smile. Your lame leg throbbing, your mind racing. You don't retreat. You innovate. You order your men to load up the transport trucks. Oh, wait. You order them to load camels with dry wood and hay. You line them up facing the elephants. And right as the massive beasts charge, the ground trembling like an earthquake, you light the camels on fire. A wall of blazing, screaming, panic-stricken camels, charging headfirst into the elephants. The elephants freak out, obviously. Burning camels are not in their job description. They turn around, and they trample their own army, a meat grinder of giant, panicked feet. Bones snapping like dry twigs under massive gray pillars. You watch the Sultan's army get turned into human paste. It's a spectacular show. Better than IMAX 3D. You waltz into Delhi, and you loot it. So completely, so thoroughly, that it will take a century for the city to recover. You haul away so much gold, rubies, and diamonds. You need a fleet of cargo planes. I mean, thousands of enslaved pack animals to carry the loot back to your capital, Samarkand, where you are building the ultimate utopia, financed by rivers of blood. The world trembles, but you are just getting started. You look west, the Ottoman Empire, ruled by Sultan Bayezid. They call him the Thunderbolt. He is arrogant. He sends you insulting letters, basically calling you a coward in the comment section. I mean, disrespecting your sovereign authority via courier. You don't just block his account, you march on him. But first, a quick side quest for extra XP. Wait, no. A brutal campaign through Syria. You sack Aleppo. You burn Damascus to ash. The jewel of the Middle East, reduced to smoky, blackened rubble. The smell of roasted spices and charred human flesh mixing in the desert wind. You are clearing your flank. Be methodical, like a virus wiping a hard drive. The Battle of Ankara, the ultimate boss fight. Bayezid brings his elite janissaries, heavily armored, fierce. But you are playing 4D chess, while he is struggling with basic arithmetic.
Keep pushing.
Before the battle even starts, you hack his infrastructure, you cut off his Wi-Fi router, you literally redirect the local river. You build dams overnight. When the Ottomans arrive, the blazing Anatolian sun beating down on their thick armor. They are dying of thirst, tongues swelling, lips cracking, bleeding. They run to the water source and find only dry, baked mud. You watch them panic, and then you unleash the cavalry. The slaughter, a complete, systemic dismantling of the Ottoman war machine. Bayezid is captured. The mighty Thunderbolt. Now just a tired, unbroken man in heavy iron chains. You treat him with the utmost respect, right? Put him up in a 5-star hotel suite. Order him some room service. No. You lock him in a tiny, cramped iron cage. You carry him around your camp like a pet parent. You use the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire as a literal footstool whenever you mount your horse. Maximum disrespect. A walking, breathing PR campaign of terror. You are the master of the known world. From India to Anatolia, millions dead, mountains of skulls scraping the sky. But your notifications are still going off. You look east, Ming China. The newly established dynasty called you a vassal. They demanded tribute. From you don't pay taxes. You are the tax. It is 1404. You're almost 70 years old. Your crippled leg is a constant, screaming agony. You should be watching daytime TV, not taking your joint supplements, enjoying retirement. Instead, you assemble a massive, terrifying army, hundreds of thousands of men. You march towards China, right into the teeth of the most brutal winter in decades. Otrar. The cold is not just weather here. It is an invisible predator. It slices through heavy fur. It freezes the moisture in your eyes. You turn up the climate control in your Tesla. No. There is only a dying, sputtering fire and the howling, freezing wind of the steppes. You start coughing. A deep, wet, rattling sound
coughs.
in your chest. A fever spikes. Your indestructible will, colliding with a fragile, failing mortal shell. Your lungs fill with fluid. You choke on your own breath. The man who slaughtered an estimated 17 million people, brought down by a microscopic germ. No respawn button, no extra lives. Your vision blurs. The screaming in your mind finally stops, fading to a cold, absolute black. In the end, a quill, a drop of ink, and all that you were became history. You were Timur.